Hello everyone, welcome back to Minus to Millions. We're in the first day of December now, and we've got £52,669 in the bank. And if you can remember back to what I said last episode, today could be the day we buy another piece of land. Because as we're in December, the price for corn would have gone up, so I'll be selling what we have in the trailer, then I'm also going to be selling the pallets from our greenhouses. So after doing that, there's a very good chance that we'll have enough money for more land. And I'll get the corn sold first, but before we do that, I quickly want to check the price so we know exactly what it is today. Right, it's £375 today, so that's pretty good. And there's only a few months when the price is higher than it is in December, with the most we'll get for it being £493. But waiting any longer before we sell it wouldn't actually be worth it, because we have to pay for the trailer every day we have it. So even if we sold it at the highest price, we'd probably end up making the same amount of profit after taking off the daily leasing cost of the trailer. So selling it today is definitely our best option. And now we've looked at the price, all we have to do is get the trailer connected and head over to the sell point. While we're up there, I can return the trailer as well. And I don't think we'll get charged for the time we've had it when we return it, because I'm pretty sure that comes out each night when we pay all of our other daily costs. The only thing it might charge us for is the work hours, but we'll just have to see when we return it. And that's the trailer connected, so let's go and get this corn sold. Right, let's see how much we get for this. I'm not sure exactly how much we need to make back from the corn for us to profit from it either, because I can't remember what it cost us to lease the equipment to plant and harvest it, or what we spent on fertiliser and everything else. So without knowing that, it's very hard to work out. Okay, we got £7,650 for the corn, which isn't a great amount, so we probably haven't made a profit from it. We have got £60,319 in the bank now though, so we only need to make another £25,000 to be able to afford more land, which I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get from selling the flowers and mushrooms. So really what we got for the corn has left us in a good position, even if we did lose money on it. Because if we didn't have it to sell, then we probably wouldn't be as close as we are to buying more land today. We have still got to return the trailer though, so if it charges us for the time we had it on lease or the work hours, then obviously we will need to make a bit more money before we can afford to buy the land. But like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure the daily leasing cost comes out each night. The only thing I'm not sure about are the work hours, so we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, that's the trailer returned, and it hasn't charged us anything, so all of the leasing costs definitely have come out each night. And I know that is normally what happens with equipment that's on lease, but the reason I thought we might have got charged for the trailer is because we had corn in there the whole time we had it, so I wasn't sure if that would make a difference. But as we haven't been charged anything, it clearly doesn't. Anyway, what we need to do now is head back and get the pallets loaded up so we can sell them to see if we make the $25,000 we need to buy more land. So let's get the trailer connected and take it round to the front of the greenhouses, then we can start loading the pallets up. I'm not going to check the price for the flowers or mushrooms either, because I already know they're worth over £1,000 at any time of the year. And I'm going to sell them whatever the price is anyway, so I'd rather just wait to see how much we get for them. Which, judging by how many pallets there is, should be a very good amount. We won't have any more pallets spawn in now though, because both the flower and mushroom greenhouses have run out of water. And obviously I will fill them up again today, but I don't want to spend any money doing it until we've bought the land, because getting that is much more important than having the greenhouses produce pallets. So I'll just wait and see how much we have left after buying the land, then if we do have enough to fill them up, I'll come back and do it before we head over there. But even if we don't have enough, I'll easily be able to make the amount we need, because all I'll have to do is cut down some trees on the new bit of land and sell the logs. So whichever way we do it, the greenhouses will definitely be back up and running again today, and that's all that matters. Anyway, we've still got quite a lot of pallets to load up, and I want to get this done as quickly as possible so we can get on with buying the new piece of land. So I'll time-lapse getting the rest of these on the trailer, then we can go and get them sold. Okay, that's all of the pallets loaded up, and we've got 10,000 litres of flowers, 9,000 litres of mushrooms, and 500 litres of lettuce. So I'd say we'll definitely get the 25,000 we need from selling these, but we'll find out in a second. Right, let's see if we make enough from these to buy the new piece of land. And I'm really hoping we will, because if not, I'll have to find something else we can do or sell to make the extra money we need, as there's no way I'm going to wait until next episode to buy more land. Okay, we got £24,528 for them, and that's left us with £84,847 in the bank, which is pretty annoying as we only needed to make a tiny bit more from them to afford the land. But I suppose the good thing is that it will be much easier for us to make a couple £100 than it would a few thousand. So even though it's annoying that we got so close to 85,000, it's much better for us than if we only got to say 80,000 in the bank. And I've just thought that we should have some eggs we could sell that might make us the extra money we need, because the eggs are worth quite a bit. Yeah, let's head back and see if we've got any, because if we have, I can get them sold, and that should leave us with the 85,000 we need. Right, we have only got 2 crates of eggs on the pallet, but I'm pretty sure that will be enough to make us the money we need. So let's put these on the trailer, then I can go and get them sold. And I do already know what piece of land we're going to get, because I had a look around before starting this episode to see what bit would be best for us to buy. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want to waste time driving around looking in the video, as it would probably get a bit boring to watch. So I just thought it would be better to spend the time it would have took finding what piece of land to get, actually doing things, because that way we'll be able to get much more done this episode. So yeah, if we do make enough from these eggs, then I'll just buy the land straight away. Okay, this should only take a second to sell, then we'll know if we can afford the land or not. And we got 588 for the eggs, which has taken us up to £85,436 in the bank, which means we have got enough to buy the land. We won't have enough left over to fill up the greenhouses though, so we're going to have to do what I said earlier and sell some logs to make the money we need, which isn't a problem because it's very easy for us to do. So let's get on with buying the land, then we can head over there and make a start. Okay, the piece of land I'm going to get is this bit here, which is number 23. And the reason I thought this piece would be the best for us to get is because it's not too far away from the land we already have, there's plenty of space for us to plough in new fields, and it's also got this area here with lots of trees on that we can cut down to make back the money we spent as quickly as possible. So yeah, now you know why I chose this piece of land, let's buy it. Okay, buying that has left us with only £435 in the bank, which I think is the least we've had in a long time. But getting more land has been our main goal for such a long time now that it doesn't matter how much we're left with. Also, making money will be much easier now we've got more land, so I'm pretty sure we'll have more money than we ever have within the next few episodes. So yeah, let's head over there, then I can show you around and start cutting down some trees. Right, here we are at our new piece of land, and I'm just at the bottom of it at the moment, which as you can see gives us a good view of the grass area we have and also the forest on the left that we own a part of. You'll see that all of this land is very flat as well, so we'll be able to make some nice fields on here. We do also have these trees just in front of us, but I'm not sure if I want to cut them down or not, because even though they take up a bit of space that we could use to make bigger fields, I do think they look quite good there. So I'm just going to leave them until I figure out what I'm doing with the fields. Also, I'm going to be cutting down every tree we can from the forest area anyway, so that will give us plenty of extra space. And as we're driving up here, you can see just how many trees there actually is for us to cut down. So I think we'll have to lease some forestry equipment to get through them. If not, it will take us forever. Anyway, we're pretty much on the line of where we own up to now, so from where we started to here is the land we have. And like I said, it's all nice flat ground, so we won't be working uphill on any of the fields we plough in. Which with our tractor not being the most powerful, is perfect, because when we're using certain pieces of equipment, it can struggle going uphill. So yeah, that's another reason why I really like this piece of land. And now we've had a look around, let's get on with cutting down some trees so we can make enough money to fill up the greenhouses. And any of the trees from this area will do, because like I said, they're all going to get cut down at some point. I'm only going to cut down 1 or 2 now though, because I'm pretty sure that will make us the money we need. I have got to load all of the logs up by hand as well, because we don't have a log fork on the tractor to lift them with. So I'd rather wait until we lease some equipment before we start cutting down lots of trees. And I might even do that next episode, because it is going to take a while to get this whole area cleared, so the quicker we start, the better. I don't think there's any crops we can plant for a few months now either, so if that is the case, then there's no rush for me to get the fields ploughed in. I will have to check the crop calendar later on to make sure of that though, because I could be wrong. But hopefully I'm not, because it would be much better for us if we could get all of the trees gone before we need to make any fields, as it would save me having to expand them later on. So yeah, I'll just have to look at the crop calendar later to see exactly how much time we have before the planting season starts, because then I'll know for sure if we'll have enough time to get this forest area cleared or not. Speaking of time, it is going to take me a while to get this tree cut up and loaded onto the trailer, and I think we probably should cut down 1 more just to make sure we have enough money left after filling the greenhouses up to cover our daily costs. So let's quickly get this done, then we can go and get the logs sold. Okay, that's all of the logs loaded onto the trailer, so now we can go and get them sold. And I'd say we'll get about 4,000 or 5,000 for these, which will be more than enough for us to fill up the greenhouses and cover our daily costs. But we'll find out exactly what we make in a second. So, here we are at the sell point, and one of the logs has just fell off the trailer, so I have to put that on here by hand. I don't know why these logs aren't selling either. Maybe I need to go forward a bit. Oh no, they don't just sell on here, do they? We have to go over to the icon and press the button to trigger the sell. So let's put this log on here, then we can go over and do that. Okay, we got £3,076 for the logs, which is a bit less than I was expecting. But it should still be enough for us to do what we need to, so that's all that matters. And now we've got the money we need, I can head back and get the greenhouses filled up. Right, I've put the trailer back and connected the water one, so let's get on with filling these up. And the flower and mushroom greenhouses hold 15,000 litres of water, but 10 of that is from the supplementary water tanks that are linked together for both of them. So if I just fill the flower greenhouse right up first, I'll only need to put a couple of trailers full into the mushroom one to fill up its 5,000 litre standard capacity, because there will already be 10,000 litres in there from the water tanks, which I still can't work out why that happens, as the tanks don't seem close enough to be linked together. But it does make filling the greenhouses up much easier, so I'm not complaining. We do need to get a bigger water trailer soon though, because we'll be able to get this done a lot quicker then, as I won't have to refill it as many times. So I think once we've made some money from the trees, that will be the first thing I buy. And it shouldn't be very difficult for us to get the amount we need, because there's plenty of trees for us to cut down. I'm going to take all of the logs to the sawmill as well, because we'll make a lot more by turning them into planks than we would from just selling them. The only difference is we have to wait for the planks to be produced before we can sell them, so we won't be making money instantly like we would if I sold the logs. But for how much more we'll get, it's worth it. And we're not in any rush to make money either, so having to wait isn't a problem. Anyway, that was the third trailer of water that's gone into there, so I've still got to put quite a few more in before that one's full up. And to save you watch me driving back and forth, I think I'll cut it out and come back when both greenhouses are full, because it will be very boring to watch if not. Okay, the water's stopped unloading now, so that's both of the greenhouses full up. And the 1200 litres of water that's left in the trailer can go into our normal one to top that up. We have still got £1,423 in the bank after doing this as well, so that will be more than enough to cover our daily costs. And now the trailer's empty, I just need to put that back and park the tractor up. Then we can do the last thing we need to, which is check the crop calendar to see when the planting season starts, because I want to work out if we have enough time to cut all of the trees down or not. Right, the earliest we can plant anything is February, and that's for cotton, which isn't a crop we'll be doing anyway. Then down here, the earliest I can see is March, and that's the same up here as well. So out of any of the crops we'd be doing, March is the earliest we can plant them, which gives us plenty of time to get the trees cut down. Especially with us playing on 3-day seasons, as it's only the 1st of December today. So yeah, if we start cutting the trees down next episode, I'll definitely be able to get the whole forest area cleared before we need to plough in any fields. And now we've had a look at that, there's nothing else we need to do. So that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like, and feel free to subscribe so you never miss another video.